Ah, yes, I do have you indeed, Mzansi. And listen, the air is still buzzing from one of the most glamorous nights of the year. What am I talking about? Well, this past weekend, the Mrs. South Africa Grand Finale took center stage, celebrating the strength, resilience, and beauty of married women across our nation. It was a night of absolute magic. I saw all of the stories on Instagram, but it was where dreams took the spotlight, and one extraordinary woman was crowned to embark on a life-changing journey. Everyone were honored to have the newly crowned queen grace our studio this morning. Her name is Verushka Singh, and please come and give her a feel-good welcome. My gorgeous Verushka, how are you?
Samina, I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm amazing, thank you. Is everyone at home singing?
Because they're singing.
They're singing with gladness and happiness and celebrations.
I think so.
Oh, Verushka, congratulations. It's such a huge thing to be wearing this beautiful crown because you came out on top from an incredible woman. Talk to us about what it was that was going through your mind when the crown was placed on your head.
You know, it was such a moment of deep gratitude. That's how I felt.
Yes.
I had felt the feeling in me so many times before, just imagining it and picturing it.
Yes.
So that moment was just deep gratitude. I thought about the journey and I just felt, okay, this is the responsibility. It's my time to serve.
That's incredible. And I love that you said it's your time to serve, because some people just think it's just a crown and a sash and we get to have fun.
Yes,
no, there's work to be done.
Exactly.
But there's even work that goes into the journey, just getting to even just the finale. So can you talk to us just about what exactly that's been the most surprising or challenging part of the whole journey of becoming Mrs. South Africa?
Yes, so for me, I think it's becoming more visible. So I come from a background that's corporate, engineering and climate change, and I'm used to, you know, my laptop and the technical space.
Yes.
So to be on stage with bright lights, it was a completely different thing for me.
Wow.
And then also balancing, I think, motherhood, my career, and the journey, that was a bit challenging. So learning how to do that, I think I found like my inner strength and my voice, and that was amazing.
That's incredible. And of course you did, ma'am. Otherwise you wouldn't be sitting here. You did so beautifully. And of course, we know that each of you, as the, you know, contestants that get to the grand finale, you always have a social initiative, something that's really close to your heart, where you do want to serve in that particular space. Let's get into what is yours exactly.
Yeah, so I've been involved in climate change for over 14 years. That's where my career path has taken me.
Yes.
It's something that I'm truly passionate about because I do believe it's more about human-centric climate change. It's not just about environmental issues, and I want to bring that to light. Yeah, it's about our health, our safety, our livelihood, and that's my platform.
I think with you saying you want to bring it to light, that also kind of just brings it home as well, right? Because a lot of the time people are like, the lost rat on earth. People are like, I don't care about the lost rat, you know, but when you're like, it affects you with diseases and things like that, that's when it makes it real, right?
Absolutely. There's no, you know, without a planet, where do we go?
Exactly, exactly. And even then, they should care about the lost rat because they also have their own, you know, job. Exactly. But now, of course, there is the fact that you now have this national platform. How do you plan to use it so that your social initiative can get more eyes and is able to even be taken more seriously, particularly with something so important?
I'm absolutely honored to have this platform. You know, it's such a privilege, actually.
Yeah.
So I do want to bring a lot of awareness to the issue.
Yeah.
To everyone, you know, to mothers, to children. I'd like to go talk to schools. I'd like to do more workshops and more empowerment, just to spread more knowledge and awareness. Yes.
That's beautiful. And I love that you want to get into schools. That's beautiful.
Yeah, I'd love to.
You got to start them young. And I think
to.
it's so important with Gen Z as well, because they are the people who really do care about the planet. They care about who's making a difference. How can they make a difference? So I think, you know, you got some nice soldiers there, rather, who will 100% get behind this beautiful initiative that you have.
It's going to be amazing.
Yes. I'm so glad we can see the vision together, Verushka.
Exactly.
But speaking of vision, you know, how do you plan to sort of balance your social life, your life in terms of being a mom and everything else in between with now this new title? How are you going to kind of make sure that it does balance out?
Yeah. So professionally, I think because I've always been involved in something with purpose, it's very much aligned to the Mrs. South Africa platform. So there I'm kind of integrating the two, which is fantastic.
Yes.
My son, you know, I've got a great support system. I've got my husband, I've got my family around me. So I think I'm structured and I'm ready for this.
That's beautiful. And it's always so good to have a support system, because I think that's how anybody gets anywhere. It takes a village.
Exactly.
Even for adults, not just the kids.
It really does.
Yes. But Verushka, I also know that for you, you know, it's so important that this reign that you're about to have really leaves a lasting impact. So let's now fast forward a year from now, and they write a headline about what Verushka Singh did as Mrs. South Africa. What would you want that headline to read?
So I'm all about action and all about using this crown to have like measurable action that we can do. And you said it. So I actually want to be remembered for impact and not just appearances.
I love, ooh, that's a nice headline. Girl, are you into journalism too? Impact and not just appear. Oh, come on. That's beautiful. And I'm so excited to see you go on this journey, because I think it really is such an important one. I mean, we saw our former Mrs. South Africa as well. I saw you two together on Sunday. Were you guys just like exchanging notes and things like that? I love that.
Yeah, it's such a great sisterhood. So, you know, I already feel connected and supported by them as well.
Yes.
It's extremely exciting. Yeah.
And speaking of sisterhood, you know, there are the ladies who are like, okay, one day I want to be Verushka Singh. What advice would you give to the ladies out there who are currently sitting and going, you know what, maybe I can be Mrs. South Africa? What would you say to them?
I'd say start with yourself. Be authentic. The journey really, you know, it values authenticity, heart, courage. So be yourself, start with that. Everybody has a story to tell. Use your story. You've got something to offer the world. And, you know, be brave, go out there and think of the woman that you can become.
I love that. Verushka, I feel like there couldn't have been anyone else. You've done such an incredible job. You know, just the fact that you made it to the grand finale already tells us that. But now that you have the title, girl, it's all you. Congratulations for coming out on top. And we cannot wait to see all the beautiful things that you do.
Thank you so much, Sanele.
Thank you. Oh, my goodness. My friend, and what a moment it was that we got to see this gorgeous lady take Mrs. South Africa, the extraordinary Verushka Singh. As you can tell, we are in good hands, and we're so excited to see her phenomenal reign, because that is exactly what it will be. We wish her only the best, and we know that we are going to be sitting back watching this purpose come together with empowerment and positive change, and we cannot wait for it. Now, the exciting news as well is that as Verushka goes and changes the world, ladies of South Africa, entries for 2026 are now open on www.mrssouthafrica.co.za. You can get all of the details there, but that is where you could possibly, in a year from now, be taking the crown and the sash from the gorgeous Verushka, will be passing it on to you after she's done something incredible, where you'll get the opportunity to do something incredible as well. Right about now, you need to make sure you do not go anywhere, because we still got so much more coming up right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And my Cape TZ family, are you still good, babies?